My name is Paula Kucher, and I am here to tell you about a community program in my neighborhood that is called Growing Hope. So, let's eat, because everybody eats. But not everybody has access to grow their own food. When I was growing up, we always had a garden. So I was able to plant, to water, and to eat what I produced. But for many, the only time they see fruits and vegetables is in the grocery store. That's if they have a grocery store in their community. For many, it's just a little corner market where the prices are higher and the variety is few. So I want to inform you about this organization called Growing Hope that is giving access to their entire community to grow their own food. But to be successful, Growing Hope needed to break down some barriers regarding race, class, language, culture, ability, and mobility. So I want to step back a moment and tell you that the United States Department of Agriculture says there are many factors that are involved in somebody eating healthy. They are their age, their living location, their culture, and their access. We also know that fruits and vegetables are supposed to be 50% of our dietary intake in a day. Yet a study in San Jose, California revealed that minorities that did have access to growing a garden increased their vegetable intake from 2 cups a day to 4 cups a day. We also know from this study that 79% of their home gardeners and 63% of their community gardeners were eating their own produce. So, how did Growing Hope fill this need in their community? Well, they did it by getting support and breaking down barriers. Now, we know that a person's negative emotional thoughts and perceptions toward a group will also color what they think the need is in their community. Growing Hope was able to show these supporters that there was disadvantaged groups in their community that had a need. They did this by breaking down those negative barriers with them and letting the supporters then see and be able to recognize that there was a need in their very own community. Now we know that they were successful in this because in the past 17 years, Growing Hope has expanded. In 2003, they went into the Ypsilanti School District and they put a garden in each one of them. In 2006, they opened up their own farmers market. In 2008, they created an urban farm and a learning center for the entire community to come and learn how to grow food for themselves. In 2013, they began managing the Depot Town Farmers Market along with their own market. In 2018, the Ypsilanti Farmers Marketplace and the Growing Hope Incubator Kitchen were established for the local farmers and for the members of their entrepreneur program to become a part of the local food system. So, Growing Hope has developed growers, producers, and entrepreneurs. They have done this by bringing gardens to the people, by improving their diet, and by leadership programs. There was a study on self-efficacy that shows over the past 10 years, entrepreneurship has doubled. Yet, many of them fail due to self-efficacy. So Growing Hope can bridge this barrier with their youth program on entrepreneurship so that they don't fall into that same trap. So today my presentation was to inform you that there is an inequity out there of people having access to food and to grow their own. But through education and the opportunity, Growing Hope has bridged this gap. They have exposed students early to gardens and to the marketplace, which in the future will only help the community. Their leadership programs for their youth will help them not only to become an entrepreneur, but also those skills will help them throughout their lifetime. So, as a program, Growing Hope has met the needs of their community. They have provided access to food for their members, and they have provided an entrepreneurship program to assist them. I would like to thank you all for coming today and listening to my presentation. And if there are any questions that I can expand on and give you information, please feel free to ask. Yes?